Hello Guiri, Paul is here, and today I want to talk about the very important things which you must know before deciding to move to Spain. Even if you really enjoyed sangria and flamenco show during your last holidays in Spain, before moving to live here permanently, think twice if it's really the place where you want to spend the rest of your life. And also think what you are ready to sacrifice. Don't get me wrong, I love my life here and I still think that moving here 5 years ago was the best decision I ever made. But as you already know, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence, no? You might be fluent in 3 different languages, but if you don't speak Spanish, you are stuck. Speaking English or other popular European languages is not the strongest side of Spain yet, even in the touristic areas. So it means that as simple things as shopping, visiting doctor or even having lunch in a restaurant will become a daily issue without knowing Spanish. Finding a right job might take time and be really annoying, or sometimes even impossible. Right now, unemployment rate here in Spain is about 17%. So let's say if your knowledge of Spanish is low or average and you are not a super duper qualified specialist, you shouldn't have huge expectations. Of course, if you got enough courage, set your own business or bring enough money for the start of your new life here. Do not expect too much from Spanish benefit system. They won't be able to help you even if you are in trouble. It is not even close to the one in UK, Germany or Norway. Tourism boom and rising of Airbnb and similar renting platforms made nearly impossible to find a decent place to live for an accessible price in the biggest Spanish cities as Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia or Malaga. According to the official statistics, the rent prices hiked up about 30% in the last few years. Be ready to pay at least 800 euros per month for a studio in Madrid or 700–800 euros for one bedroom flat in Malaga. Even the locals are forced to move from the city centers to the suburbs, where the rent is slightly cheaper. Towns or villages would be an option if you are looking for a decent price, but is it worth to change your life 180 degrees and then to land up living in a village? Nevertheless, that Spanish people are very friendly and open-minded. You will always remain a Guiri for them, which means a foreigner, with all the consequences. Let's be sincere, they just find us weird, starting with our eating habits or the way we dress or talk or walk. It means that there will always be a gap in between. I can live with that, but lots of people can't. That's why so many expats who decided to create their new lives here are feeling lonely and isolated, and at the end settling down and living in the foreigners' communities. As I call it, small Englands or Germanys in Spain. One of the main reasons why people decide to move here is always the good weather. But you know what? It's not true. Spain is huge, so if you will settle down somewhere in the northern or western part of Spain, or even in Madrid, most of the time you will be having typical English weather, with rain, snow, thunders and all other horrors. Yes, if we are talking about southern parts, which is Andalusia, there are plenty of sunshine during all year long. But you must be aware that in summer it gets really hot. I mean it, it can be 35 or even 40 degrees in the shade for 2 or 3 months. And also you will definitely need a coat and an umbrella in winter and autumn. These were my 5 things to think about before permanently moving to Spain. I hope it will be useful before making this life-changing decision. But in the end we only regret the chances we didn't take, right? Please leave a comment if you know any other useful things to consider before moving to this sunny place. That was it for today. Subscribe the channel and instantly get all the notifications and updates from Guiri Life. Also, you can follow us on social media or visit our brand new website. Take care, Guiris. See you next time.